Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today is how to ask for a member referral. How to ask for a referral. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding. You may have an existing operation, you might need working capital. We can help provide funding options for up to $500,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. And the basic qualification for that program, it's a 680 credit score or better in all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the two previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for additional information on that program, as well as other options to help grow and develop your business. And so with our topic today, we want to talk about, how to ask for a referral. How to ask for a referral. Now, here's the one thing I want to say about this, and I think I touch on it here probably at the end. We're not asking the customer to bring in someone to join. That's probably the number one mistake. Either we actually ask the customer to bring in someone to join, or they feel like that's what we're doing, okay? And anytime you have that dynamic, you're not going to get the volume or the opportunities that you would like. All you want is someone to come in, ultimately. So don't ask them to bring in someone to buy, and we don't want them to think that's what we are asking. Okay, so here's number one, is we want to talk about the guest policy. Make sure, just real briefly and succinctly, hey, explain how the guest policy works. And as an example, and as part of that guest policy, it's a $10 per day visit. Because what that becomes, that becomes kind of your anchor pricing. That's how you start to establish value. Because if you want to give away something free, you have to have already established the value of that. So explain the guest policy, how it works, briefly, quickly. And again, you can find other videos here on the channel. We go into some in-depth on that. But explain that policy. Explain the benefits of having a workout partner. Whether it's a workout partner for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or a year. Okay? At any level that you have a workout partner, it's going to make it more fun. It's going to help you come in more often. It's going to cause you to push harder, and it's going to cause you to get the results that you're looking for. So it's the benefits. Okay, that's what we're focusing on. How can we benefit the customer? And then have an offer. And what we do to help you get that workout partner, and tell them if you like, hey, this is no cost, no obligation. Okay, to help you get that workout partner is some complimentary 1 week mini memberships. These 1 week mini memberships are valued at $70 each. Where did we get that? From that $10 per visit day pass on guest policies. So they get the 1 week offer. Okay? And then we might say something like, hey, you'll see 7 lines on our sheet. In order to keep the gym from becoming overcrowded, we're asking that you limit your referrals to 3. You'll probably get 3 referrals every time. Okay? When you get those referrals, they're going to write out your passes, make sure there's expiration dates on there so you're creating urgency. And I might say something like this. I might say, well, hey, Mary, do you plan on coming in tomorrow about the same time? Oh, yeah, I'll be in at noon every day. I'm taking that same class. You expect to see me. Mary, fantastic. And of the people you've listed here, who would you like to bring in with you? Oh, man, I think I'll bring in Mary. Okay, great. And do you want to call Mary or do you want me to? There's power in asking permission. There's power in asking questions because that's going to be one of their concerns. They don't want you calling their friend. But if you're asking permission, you're asking questions, you'll be surprised how some of that starts to change. So that's a basic fundamental for that for you. And then when you're done, oh, by the way, if any of your friends do join, we've got some cool looking swag for you. Let me show you. And take them up to the member sponsor board. Show them this swag. Matter of fact, check out the links below under apparel items for premium apparel items that you can utilize with no inventory. Some great opportunities for you to be able to do that. But it's an oh, by the way. You don't lead with it. It's at the conclusion. Oh, by the way, if any of your friends do join. And there'll be some that only do it for the gift item. That's fine. But the lion's share of these folks, make sure you're serving them with benefits. How's it going to benefit them? And then be sure we don't want them to think or feel like, hey, we're asking them to bring in someone to buy. Because ultimately that's what our job is to find those folks, okay? But don't ask them to bring in someone that's ready to get started. It'll limit. I'd rather see you get 10 people that are interested in looking around than maybe 1 or 2 that might want to get started. Okay, you'll have a better long-term success with it. So folks, again, my name's Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today, and if you've not yet done so, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding. You might have an existing operation, you might need working capital. We can help provide funding for up to $500,000 in funding that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use, and the basic qualification for that program is a 680 credit score or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year, each of the 2 previous years. You can check out the links below under financing and funding for additional information on that program, as well as other options to help grow and develop your business. And so with that said, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here today, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.